Togochog is a young Southern Mongolian activist, born in the US to parents living in exile. She has never set foot in her family's homeland.
Good morning, and everybody. My name is Temulun Togochog. I'm 18 years old, and I'm a youth advocate with the Southern Mongolian Human Rights Information Center, which was founded by my father, Nkibatu Togochog. Both my mother and my father left their native Southern Mongolia to seek asylum in the United States. My father came here in 1998, and my mother followed shortly after, in 2001. And since the late 1990s, my father has been advocating for the rights of ethnic minorities within communist China. And since around the age of 15 years old, after my first attendance at the United Nations with my father, I have decided and taken upon myself to continue his mission. And as a younger individual, I feel it is extremely important to hopefully inspire a new generation of youth advocates to continue his mission. The culture that I was raised by and that I was born into, and the culture which is currently being erased by the CCP, is uniquely beautiful, with many distinctive qualities. Our language is sacred and special to us. It is the way we have communicated and passed down generational wisdom for centuries upon centuries. Our script is the only one to be completely written vertically, and from it the unique art form of Mongolian calligraphy was born. We also have our music, which is known worldwide. For example, Hume, also known as Mongolian throat singing, Long Song, and the Merengor, which is also known as the horsehead fiddle, as well as our clothing, like the tuluk I'm currently wearing, our intricate jewelry and headpieces, and many, many more features. So one must ask themselves, why is the CCP attempting to destroy unique and beautiful culture such as my own? Well, since around the 60s and 70s, after the Cultural Revolution and the formation of the CCP, Communist China has been actively persecuting any form of religious expression as they see it as a threat to their authoritarian regime. In Mongolia, the two main religions are shamanism and Buddhism, both of which are strongly intertwined and deeply entrenched in our Mongolian culture as a whole. In an attempt to completely destroy our culture, the CCP has torn down our sacred avos. They have persecuted monks and other religious figures. They have destroyed our religious texts and art, and they've replaced portraits that once showed His Holiness, the Dalai Lama, with pictures of Xi Jinping and Mao. And even nuns and monks are forced to attend political re-education sessions. In recent years, however, China has reinstated a few temples in a performative attempt to show the world that they in fact are religiously tolerant. However, this is not the case, and it is a hollow gesture. Our religion has not been restored, and in destroying our religion and spirituality, they have been destroying our culture as a whole. The CCP claims that this is for the betterment of society and that they are merely re-educating us to the proper Chinese way, but we do not need to be re-educated. Our traditions and our spirituality are our lifeblood, and they have guided us for centuries upon centuries. I, as someone who is the daughter of two political exiles, have been unable to witness key events for my extended family and create cherished memories with the people I'm supposed to be closest to in this world. I currently have a cousin who is being hospitalized. I have two grandparents and an uncle who passed away within a few years of one another, and another cousin who just recently got married. For none of these, I was able to be there. And for a culture where family and community is so important and is such a major pillar in our lives, this causes a deep, sentimental pain unlike any other. And this truly goes to show that even from across the other side of the world, the CCP's oppressive tendencies and reach still somehow finds a way to seep into our everyday lives. The CCP not only threatens Mongolian culture, but peace and prosperity on a global scale by getting rid of cultural diversity and religious pluralism. The CCP is cleansing ethnic minorities to establish and maintain their authoritarian regime. And as long as the CCP continues to torture political dissenters and cover up the perpetration of an ongoing cultural genocide, we, as an entire society, will never be truly free. So as the late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said in his letter from Birmingham jail, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. So no matter who you are, let us all rally together to support the preservation of cultures everywhere currently facing oppression. Let us rally together to fight for a brighter future in which we are all free to practice our spirituality and keep the preservation of our cultures. Thank you all.